right, get ready, Mariana. Come on, Zoe. Oh, how long left?
It's a minute left.
And I'll fade it up.
Okay. All right. 5, 4, 3, 2.
I don't know about you, but I'm so glad that I can go to the rock, and that rock is Jesus. Jesus is my rock on a Monday. I can go to the rock. On this Thursday, I can go to the rock. It's your main man, Action Jackson, and you're rocking with the Brunch Bunch right here on Inspiration 1390. It is my favorite day of the week. It is Throwback Thursday, and in order to know where you're going, you must know where you come from. It is Thursday. It's almost the weekend. It's Tammy's favorite day. It's her pre-Friday. But I guess it's her Monday because she ain't been here all week. But we're so glad to have Tamara Fair back on the air. She'll be joining us shortly. We got a great show for you today. We're talking all things community. We got some hot topics. We got some stories. As Charmaine Raquette from Uncle Remus Saucy Fried Chicken would say, call your friends and your frenemies and tell them to tune in to the Brunch Bunch right here on Inspiration 1390. Hey, it's your main man, Action Jackson, and the business spotlight of the week is Wealthy Intentions Credit Repair. That's are the guests here? Some of us have had some issues here, where our credit has taken a turn for the worse, but that's okay because Wealthy Intentions can help you get your credit repaired today. All you have to do is call 872-319-3319. That's 872. Hugs, BFF, Adam. Yeah, you know, Adam don't rock with us when Tammy not here. To the 800 club. Hey, you could just volunteer.
Yeah, right.
Ladies, mark your calendars for an unforgettable weekend. Join us at the Shine Women's Conference.
All right.
Hosted by Victory
Yes, please.
Worship Center.
I think, how does my voice sound now? It's getting better.
This empowering event features Friday night white out worship with Pastor Smokey Norfolk, inspiring sessions with Dr. Shametta E. Bobby, and
No, I ain't sick.
and workshops led by successful women. Don't miss
no free work. I agree, friend. How are you? Oh, stay in your lane. You don't supposed to agree.
That's getthevictory.org. Shine Women's Conference 2024, where faith, fellowship, and inspiration await you.
Hey, it's your girl Money Nika. Life is full of uncertainties, but your family's future does not have to be. With life insurance and investments, you can secure your tomorrow today.
We already had it. The time it was late.
Underinsured, or you just need a free assessment of your life insurance and investments plan so you can be prepared for retirement. Go ahead and give us a phone call at 815-277-6772. Again, that's 815-277-6772. And we'll talk to you soon.
What was I doing wrong?
You gotta flip that. You gotta flip the top.
Pass for as low as $17.
No.
Yeah,
there you
go.
Oh, be quiet, though.
Not that old yet. All year long, Buddy Bear members will receive exclusive perks and
No. You know what?
Get a different piece.
No. I had slid it in like that. There you go. So is that one dead then? One of them wasn't working.
Dreaming of a new home or a great price? L&S Development is your go-to. Expertise in real estate and mortgage loans, we make the process seamless and rewarding. No more hurdles in your property journey. Buying, selling, or refinancing, we've got
What's up? What you say?
You want to do in the raw or what's going on?
What's going on?
Just put some other stories in there too.
Yeah, there's Autumn did these.
L&S Development, making property dreams a reality.
Hey guys, it's Tamara Fair
and Action Jackson
from the Brunch Bunch. Now, your home is not just a place; it's a lifetime of memories, hard-earned and cherished. At Secure Home and Automation, they understand what it means to protect.
Tina, what's going?
They stand guard.
Hey, Tina, what's going on?
Ensuring safety 24/7, 365 days a year.
And you know what? Their response center is ever vigilant. I need a pen. Fire, carbon monoxide, and medical emergencies. They will put that volume down, Demario. Oh, there's one. Yeah, secure home and automation. They have I set it up there. Yeah, this ain't working. Round the clock peace of mind sounds good. Why does it fall out like that? Priceless? Yeah. So I don't know. Home and automation. We'll figure it out. Your legacy. They're safeguarding your home and preserving your peace.
So go ahead and call 866-447-3344. That's 866-447-3344. Call today and make a wise choice to secure your tomorrow. Secure Home and Automation. You've heard the name. Now experience the confidence of home and safety that they bring to your home.
Well, it just tilted. The camera's about to... No, it didn't fall out.
447-3344. Stacy Chauncey, 866-447-3344. Where's the action, Jackson?
I'll tell you what's going on. So what's going on? President Joe Biden tested positive for COVID-19 on yesterday, the White House said. The president, who was delivering speeches in Las Vegas, and I quote, is experiencing mild symptoms, the White House press secretary, Karine Jean-Pierre, said in a statement. Biden will be returning to Delaware, where he will self-isolate and will continue to carry out all of his duties fully during that time, Jean-Pierre said. Biden is vaccinated and boosted, she noted. The White House will provide regular updates on the president's status as he continues to carry out the full duties of the office while in isolation, she said. Biden boarded Air Force One in Las Vegas around 6:30, the White House pool reported. The president was not wearing a mask as he boarded the plane. Good. I feel good, Biden told reporters in response to shouted questions on the airport tarmac. Biden's doctor said that the president came down with a runny nose and a non-productive cough on Wednesday afternoon. He felt okay for his first event of the day, but given that he was not feeling bad, a point of care testing for COVID-19 was conducted. Now, the results were positive, of course, for the COVID-19 virus, the physician said in the statement shared by the White House. Biden's symptoms, and I quote, remain mild, with a normal temperature and respiratory rate and a 97% pulse reading, according to the doctor. Now, the president has received his first dose of Paxlovid. And you know, what is Paxlovid? I've heard of this. I guess that's something for COVID. He will be self-isolating at his home in Rehoboth. The Biden campaign referred CNBC to the White House when asked for comment. Biden was scheduled to deliver remarks Wednesday afternoon at the Unidos U.S. annual conference in Vegas after an interview with Univision at the original Lindo restaurant. Photos show Biden shaking hands with patrons at the restaurant. Unfortunately, he was spreading the COVID. But Biden did not show up to the conference at his scheduled speaking time of 4:30 p.m. Now, after 6 p.m., Unidos U.S. President Janice announced to the crowd that Biden had tested positive for COVID, and she made the announcement regrettably. I was just on the phone with President Biden, and he shared his deep disappointment in not being able to join. Now, the illness comes as Biden, who is 81, has come under mounting pressure from his fellow Democrats to withdraw from the presidential race against Republican nominee Donald Trump. A growing number of Democratic lawmakers, along with top donors and other allies, have urged President Biden to step aside after his disastrous debate performance stoked panic about his fitness to campaign. Now, Biden has repeatedly rejected those calls and defended his physical and mental health. But in an interview with BET on Tuesday, Biden said that he might reconsider his decision to stay in the race if a medical condition emerged. Biden previously tested positive for COVID in July of 2022. The Biden campaign quickly tried to turn his latest bout of the virus into a fundraising opportunity and a dig at Tesla and SpaceX CEO Elon Musk, who has reportedly pledged to donate heavily to a pro-Trump super PAC. Biden's personal X account on Wednesday evening shared a thread beginning with a 2-word post, "I'm sick." But the next post read, of Elon Musk and his rich buddies trying to buy his election. That post included a link to the Biden campaign's fundraising page. So I'm no conspiracy theorist. Tamara is, so I'm gonna act like I'm Tamara. And I wonder, is this all a ploy so that he can remove himself from the race and blame it on the sickness and not look like he was forced out of the race? Now, would I like to see that happen? Unfortunately, yes, because this election is, I'll be glad when it's over. It's dividing the country. It's dividing people. I was looking at a Facebook post of a black gentleman who went to the RNC and he had his "Make America Great" hat on. He's a local community activist. I won't say any names, although he publicly put it up. So I can't say his name. It's on the internet. Mark Carter. Mark Carter put up, and I saw the people, just kind of tearing at him and saying things about him. And I'm like, we should be able to support who we want to support without us wanting to fight each other, right? And unfortunately, we only have two options in this race. And if Biden doesn't get out, I can see more people supporting Trump just because they don't want Biden again. So we're going to continue to pray for our country. We're going to remember President Biden because he does have COVID, which I hadn't heard of a COVID case in so long. So that was the other conspiracy I was going to mention. I didn't know people were still getting COVID, but it's still serious and it's still here. So we're praying for the president. Um, Shout out to Donald Buster Woods, who just commented that it's definitely dividing the country. It is. And you know what? I feel like we're a laughing stock in the world. I think other nations are laughing at us because of the two options that we have for president, and both of them have their strengths and weaknesses. So Tina said people better think about the Social Security and women's rights. True, you know? And I think that's what's dividing. A vote. And somebody told me yesterday that they weren't voting, period. And I said a no vote is a vote for whoever you don't want in office. And they're like, well, at this point, I just don't want to put a vote for either candidate. And that's sad too, because then we're gonna have low voter turnout. And then this country, we gotta pray because the next 4 years, woof, depending on who's the president, it may get rough. And I keep hearing we're on the brink of a civil war. But we're going to pray that none of that happens. And we got to remember that the heart of the king is in the master's hand. And what does it profit a man to gain the world and lose his soul? It's Throwback Thursday. It's James Hall. Gain the world right here on the Brunch Bunch.
You see Corey Brooks last night?
Oh, my God. Well. Look at this tan. Smile, hey. Sunshine.
Hey.
Welcome home.
I know, right?
You hit the ground running, huh? You got a nice tan. Go, Tammy, go. You look Brazilian. The world is watching. We have work to do with both sides.
Don't react either. Didn't I tell you not to react?
I just text her.
Hey. You on Instagram on this one? Yeah.
Oh, look how beautiful she looks. She sent me that.
You okay?
You sure will.
Oh, Lord. I look like a mean old lion.
What?
Mean old lion.
What's that?
Here.
Oh, yeah. You don't use it anyway.
Not at all. Not ever.
Excuse y'all. I've been using it. Y'all been gone. There's new things happening. Justice on set. He's in the shot this week.
Oh, yeah.
Who gave me this story?
Justice. No.
You can
You
have
one of those stories. One of all them stories.
this whole world.
You don't even have your tambourine.
I know.
Thank God.
You know what? Go get the tambourine, Demarion.
No.
Demarion, lock it 20. Lock it 20. Go.
No. No. What's up, Facebook? What's up? Hey, Roland. Oh my God, I miss you like air. Oh my God. It's my dad all the way from Brazil.
Come through, Tammy, looking all gold.
Was life-changing. If ever you had a father that you wanted to tell something to, now is the time. I promise you, I have never seen my father in the way that I saw him and my sister this trip. I am so grateful that he chose me to be his daughter. What's up, Instagram?
I think he chose.
He did. He chose me. I chose him.
Now, Joy, why would you fade that out when I get the tambourine?
Zoe. Please fade it out. Please fade it out. You got great instincts, sis. Okay, so exclusive topic for today on this Throwback Thursday, y'all.
Look, Tammy.
In the classroom. Attention,
Oh, y'all look so
entrepreneurs.
cute.
It's your girl, attorney.
I thought it was a picture. You know, I'm a little slow.
Shop for trademark services.
Not a little slow.
Whether you're launching
You know what?
You're a lot slow. No.
I haven't been talked about it. How long you been gone?
I know you missed it. So I'm gonna hand it to you. I'm gonna give it to you. I'm gonna give you the business today. Anyway, exclusive topic, y'all.
We ain't had an exclusive topic either.
You haven't had one, and you won't have one because you all in the way. The people gotta see it.
Would you back up?
Back it up. Okay. What do you do? What song do you listen to? What book do you read? What movie do you watch when you are in a low place? Tell me, what do you do when you are just emotionally drained?
What do you do when your son is at home crying on the floor, on the bedroom floor? What do I do?
That song came into my head, but I didn't sing it.
I know, right?
There's something wrong with the both of you. Let me tell you what I do. Like, this sounds crazy, but I watch Set It Off 2 weeks straight.
What? Yeah, that is crazy.
It's crazy. Let me tell you why.
Because you may be crazy.
I may be. Listen, let me tell you why I watch Set It Off. Because I could go into an abyss, but Set It Off, they set it off, right?
Mhm.
They didn't sit and like wallow in their circumstances. They said, let me figure out how we're going to do something about our circumstances. And then they created a plan. Now, granted, the plan was to go rob some banks. However, that don't have to be your plan, but my point is they created a plan. And when you're working your plan, you can't sit in your misery, right? So that's why I watch Set It Off, and I intentionally watch it at the same time every day for 2 weeks. When those 2 weeks are up,
You feel better?
not only do I feel better, you don't even see my face. You don't see my face because I'm like, if I knew gang signs and how to throw them up, I would.
I think we may need to get you another care plan.
No, listen. That's what do?
I
You
listen to
saying that-
gospel music.
Then that's perfect.
Yep.
That's a perfect situation.
And I
but
meditate
that's
on the
for
words.
you.
Yep.
You also go drink. He's lying to y'all. He do drink.
I do not drink, and I'm extremely tired because I worked hard last night.
No, it's Thursday. Tonight is your drink night.
Hey, Pastor, how you doing?
Envelop your skin in luxury with organic, botanically derived.
Oh, I was just going to take that. I'm glad you remembered that. Yep.
20 seconds to end the word.
In the word? In the world.
I'm like, what?
I'm in the world, y'all.
Wake up,
I'm
Zoe.
in the
Wake
world.
up, Zoe.
Oh, it's great to see you too, Roland. What do you guys do when you...
What do you do when your son is at home?
Oh, Lord. Are you going to get into this or no? What do you do?
Which one you want?
I meditate, smoke weed with my dog.
Okay.
Oh,
He telling the truth.
So the heartbreaking reason for a mother that was arrested for the death of her 3-year-old twins, we are going to tell all in this segment. So the police alleged that Justice James exposed her twin boys to fentanyl, causing their death. Los Angeles police officers arrested a suspect in connection to the deaths of the two young children of an apparent fentanyl overdose. And the saddest part is the prime suspect in this situation is the parents' victim. I mean, the parents of the victims. So police and paramedics said that they responded to the home of Justice James, who is 22, in Canoga Park last Thursday morning after she called 911 to report that her two twin boys were unresponsive. The children, 3 years old, Justine and Josiah, were rushed to the hospital. Well, Josiah was pronounced dead by the afternoon per the DA's office, and Justine died 2 days later. Preliminary investigation revealed that the children had ingested or been exposed to an unknown substance, and the LAPD made a statement about it. And so now prosecutors are arguing that there's evidence to prove that the unknown substance was actually fentanyl. And so in the past 6 months, Los Angeles County Deputy District Attorney Jonathan Hatami said that he was notified of 5 isolated cases of children dying of fentanyl overdoses. And so in a 2023 report from JAMA, and that's JAMA, pediatrics found over 5,000 children and teens died from fentanyl-related overdoses in the past 2 decades, and with serious spike around COVID-19 epidemic. So the boy's mother was arrested by officers with Juvenile Division Abused Child Unit the evening that her boys were taken to the hospital, and she was charged with 2 counts each of murder, child abuse, child endangerment, and child neglect, per the DA. And James remains in custody with a bail of $4 million. And they were very loving and goofy babies, always laughing and very energetic, like most 3-year-olds. And they brought much joy into our lives from the day that they were born. Our hearts are broken with the boys' family in a GoFundMe arranged post for a funeral. The boys had just celebrated their 3rd birthday, July the 9th.
Wow. That is so sad.
Yes.
Tina took the words out, and she like, that's all I can say. So sad. But fentanyl, what is fentanyl? Fentanyl is like
It's the devil.
is it a pain medicine or is it?
Fentanyl is a drug.
Yeah,
Right.
It's for pain.
It's
But they
right.
cut
They cut the
heroin with fentanyl.
That's when I'm.
They're now lacing marijuana with fentanyl, and fentanyl can be very deadly depending on your tolerance for it. I tell you what, 3-year-olds should never be exposed to any amount of fentanyl. 30-year-olds should not be exposed to any amount of fentanyl. And I'm not sure why they're cutting the drugs with it, because the drug in and of itself, whatever it is, be it whatever your drug
because they want to get higher.
No, also the cartel is trying to kill off other people like that are like their rivals.
But I'm like, if you kill your customer, you don't have any
Now
money.
they're killing the rivals' customers, not their customers.
Yeah,
Well, it's sad, and we're living in some crazy time. 5,000 kids have died from fentanyl.
but that just means that 10,000 adults have been irresponsible and leaving it out and in a area that children can't. Even your Tide Pods, they tell you keep out of reach of children. Anything that is harmful to adults is even more harmful to children.
Yeah.
And so they have safety caps on it. They have plastic bags that even adults can't open because of it. So I get it that if you choose as an adult to be a drug user, at least keep it out of the range of your children or anybody else's children that you
Well,
are.
I guess if they high, I don't know if you.
But before you high, you're not.
But also there are Chicago gives out free fentanyl test strips as well. If you are going to be using drugs, test the drugs, even because drug users are going to use drugs. If you're going to use it, test them before.
That is true. And we talked about that on the show before, how they're giving out the test strip. But to your point, when you see addicts, and unfortunately, I grew up in the crack era. Well, it's still crackheads out, but high is high. They high all day most of the time. So, and they're not in their right mind because they're junkies and just trying to continue to be high. So that's unfortunate too.
Well, that's why our agencies come in, and when you get these calls about children being overexposed to harmful, even fatal substances, we have to be more vigilant about taking those kids out of harm's way, putting them in productive foster care.
Yeah, we gotta be careful because we talked about the white foster parents that had the black kids as slaves. So
they're alive though.
Yeah.
And I know slavery is no substitute for a productive life, but my point is to have no life as opposed to having now like those 5 children are now being re-entered into society without slavery as a part of their everyday existence, and they have the ability to do it over is what I'm saying. But when you have a situation like this and life is lost, that's when we have to really start saying to our agencies that we trust to keep our children safe, which for in Illinois, it's DCFS, Department of Children and Family Services. Every state has it. We have to be very vigilant about it.
Please be careful. I just had to bury my best friend on Monday, and I've had too many funerals with all this stuff. Please test your stuff, please.
Now, where do they get those drugs? They get them from the state of Illinois? Like how?
What,
the drug strips,
no.
the test strips.
Oh, I'm like,
she's so sorry.
So where the supply at? I'm like, wait a minute, Tammy.
Take me to your supply.
I know you stressed, but please.
Take me to your supply.
No, we'll find that information out and post it on our social media.
Oh, okay.
So that we can definitely make you aware. But we're praying for anyone under the sound of our voice who may have a drug addiction.
Or may know somebody that has a drug addiction. Check on them. If they have
I wanted to pray for them first if they got the issue.
Absolutely.
Because I'm praying and believing God that He will heal them and take the desire away. But, and then we're praying for anybody that you know that may have an addiction.
And if you do want test strips, go to cookcountypublichealth.org and you can go there.
Lord, please heal and take it away. That's what Stay in Lane said on Facebook. But you know what? We're going to keep praying. We're going to keep this information flowing. And you know why I sing, Tammy?
I don't know, but I know why you should stop.
I sing because I'm happy. I sing because I'm free. And in God, you can be free indeed. This Throwback Thursday is Kirk Franklin. Why we sing right here on the Brunch Box.
All right.
Welcome home, Tammy.
What's up, believers? What's up? What's up? Thank you. Welcome back. I'm so happy to be back. Let me tell you something. Getting to Bahia, Brazil, is nothing short of a journey.
When you texted me and then texted me, you're just like, that was crazy.
3 days to get
Why
there.
They running
2 days to get home.
He got that though.
Lock the doors, something's going down.
Right, why they running? Somebody just ran back.
Lock the door.
You know, the white guy always go out to see what's happening. Black people just lock the door.
We just locked the door.
Adam out there looking like, come here, killer, where are you?
No, not me. I don't want to. If everybody looking up, I'm looking backwards.
Right,
I'm going back that way. Everybody looking up, Shots fired, I'm going another way.
What's happening out there?
Yeah, look real quiet.
I'm going to say one more game. Lock the door. I got some more waivers. Okay, guys, choose the topic. What do you do when you're not feeling your best? What do you do? Play a song?
I play my tambourine.
Do you watch a movie? I share what movie I watch when I'm not feeling my best, and it always helps me, irrespective of what you think about it. It is what it is. Whatever yours is. Put your comments in the thread. What's that? Give me some. Are those gummy bears?
Fruit snack.
Thank you.
What's that? Give me some.
You want some?
I said you normally the one with all the references and stuff.
Can I bring her in?
Is Dr. Lockhart here? No. Yeah. I was waiting on you to pull that door after you locked it. Slow. Pray and meditate, Stay in Your Lane said.
That's great. Pray and meditate. What do you mean no tea breeze and stay in your lane?
Columbia talking.
I sing because I'm happy.
You do Tai Chi? Oh, that's really good.
Because I'm free.
Guess what, guys? All of you all know.
She texted me that the Uber was 3 minutes.
Hey, Big Slim. Hey, Army lover. What's up? Your health is your wealth. I know who you are. I'm not really eating healthy, right?
We got wait. It's Dr. Lockhart segment.
Let me see him glad. Why you so cool?
I'm trying to get like you. Who is at my front door? Oh, they cutting my grass. Shout out to security cameras. Go, Stacy Chauncey, go.
That's right. That's what I'm talking about. This is so sad. But 2 babies are gone.
Who?
Yeah, I said, okay. Hey, that's on the show. Did it say how long these people are going to jail for? They should be going to jail for 100 years. For one person? What, this? Yeah. This parents.
Oh, when I said AJ, he shouldn't sing. I told the truth.
The 3-year-olds got killed.
I told the absolute truth.
Oh, this person. This person got to go to jail.
What?
How long on this song?
Lobster?
Hopefully by the song, man.
Take a nap and reset. A lot of people take a nap when they're not feeling their best.
Yeah.
Not me.
I don't think that helped though. Because you wake up, the problem's still there.
There's never a dog that's like unhappy, so that's why I go with dogs.
You go with dogs?
You never seen a sad dog?
Puppies.
You never seen a sad dog?
Only like when they're in trouble. But after that, no. Dogs are like children. Exactly.
Dogs are like children? No, they're not. Because children.
You feed them, take care of them, look after them.
And you still have to walk them.
Yeah.
They never go to the bathroom by themselves. I'm over dogs.
You don't like dogs?
I love my dog, but I'm over dogs.
2 hours. Every 2 hours, I gotta take her out. She piss in the house.
Piss? I don't think you can say that on 13 minutes.
What?
Piss.
Is that a bad word?
Yeah, it's nasty.
30 seconds.
It's real nasty.
Demarion, did you open my water?
No, sir. I put something in there.
Oh,
remember.
good. Did you guys know that my dad is a DJ in Brazil?
Yes.
He just said that he has to get some music recorded.
You should have went on the show.
I don't speak Portuguese. I say no fala Portuguese.
No follow?
No fala.
What that mean?
Fala agora. That means speaking to this translator.
You're rocking with the Brunch Bunch right here on the Inspiration 1390. And Tamara is back to wreak havoc on all of us. We are so glad to have her back. Tamara, how was Brazil?
Oh, Brazil was Brazilian. Like literally. I was explaining to Adam, it took me 3 days to get there, 2 days to get back. But it was...
Keep it.
But it was well worth it. Then when we had to drive from 3 hours from the airport to my dad's beach house, and literally in a mountain that was as high as Kilimanjaro, if that's a high mountain. If it's
It is.
I said to my sister, I'm like, is that a star? She was like, no, that's a light at the top of the mountain. I was like, that's a mountain that high? She was like, you finna see? And we up in it.
Oh, your dad lives on the mountain?
No.
Oh, okay.
We had to drive through that mountain to get to where he lives.
Okay. Yeah, keep that. I don't like all that traffic.
Yeah, it was a lot. It was a whole lot. But you know what? As I say, it was life-changing. And a lot of times you can find your happy place. Now, for me, Jamaica is my happy place.
Mine too.
But.
Wagwan.
But let me say this, that my happy space was with he and my sister, because the freeness of their personalities was so enlightening, and just to watch them enjoy life unrestricted, unrequited, and unapologetic was just like, you know what? That's what it's all about. Like,
people say, well, don't go to Brazil. It's not safe, blah, blah, blah. But it's not as bad, huh?
Well, a lot of people say that about Rio. Remember, I wasn't in Rio. I was in
Bahia.
I was in Bahia, which is what my dad says is a state. And so in the city of Prado and in the city of Porto Seguro It was amazing. Very safe.
Nice.
Beach towns, super nice people. I didn't speak the language, but my translator did me right.
All right. Was this like a black town? Because I know Brazil has black areas. They have a nice black population. Okay.
So it was all mixed up. But yeah, it was amazing.
That's nice. Well, I'm glad to have you back. We're going to keep this Throwback Thursday show going. Listen, I know DJ Zoe over there got a throwback hit for us. Don't go anywhere. We got way more to share right here on the Brunch Bunch.
DJ Zoe is pretty good.
Can you tell me about your energy? Oh, she said, Tina Hammond says she eats and shops. That is the best thing to do. Retail therapy is so good until your light bill is due.
Dr. Lockhart is here, so get Crystal and Dr. Lockhart.
Your light bill is due, and you have spent it on your new dress.
Sunday morning.
I will give you anybody $100 if they come in here and stop him from slamming his tambourine. Anybody. Y'all know where we are?
Daniel Lane said until you gain 10 pounds.
Or until you gain 10 pounds. That's correct.
Hey.
Hi. How are you? I love your hair. You may have a seat right there.
Yeah. Well, that Lockhart ain't out there. Yeah, come on. She told me she was in the hallway. Have a seat.
Get out of here. That ain't even an earring. Let me see that.
What is it? I think that's an earring.
That's not an earring.
Oh, I think it's just that.
Oh, yeah, it is.
Oh, thank you.
I didn't know.
Thank you. Yes.
Oh, it's cute.
I'll get some. I can put this on a ring.
Tuesday. Are you a nut? Huh?
Tuesday.
Are you having heart palpitations? Oh. Cause you like beating your chest like King Kong, like trying to figure out what's really going on.
Nah, it's a way to calm myself.
Oh, are you anxiety filled?
Not really.
No.
Tuesday,
I feel like when I'm anxiety, I do.
But Tuesday wore me out.
Tuesday wore you out?
Yeah.
What's today?
Today's
You still on Tuesday?
Yeah, leave that in the past, man.
You know what?
Yeah.
When I get
This
anxious,
woman
I
is
do
nuts.
It's the same thing because I was at the Bud Billiken thing with Marcel, and it was just a lot of bodies. So all that energy.
Dead bodies?
Oh, my goodness. Are you drunk?
No, I'm not trying. You said bodies like.
It was a whole lot of people.
Oh, people.
Adam, can you go get Dr. Lockhart?
So
Because clearly, I don't know where he at.
So
Really?
No,
What
I
kind of
told her
energy did they have?
and she right out here in this hallway.
Was a mix of energy, good and bad, or just all good?
Good and bad.
Was bad energy at that event?
Marcel.
Really?
She said that she made me on
that was
I texted 30.
So it was afterwards. After the event, I went outside, took some extra pictures. There was this dude on the corner. I took a picture of him. He was smoking a cigarette. I went over to show him, introduced myself. It was until I shook his hand that a zap of energy just came into me, and it was just so angry.
It was angry?
Yeah.
So wait a minute. You have that ability to feel someone's energy by just touching them? I got somebody for you to touch, honey.
That's why
I got a series of people I want you to go and touch.
That's why.
And I don't care how hard or soft you touch them. Just touch them. Touch them, Lord. Touch them.
What is wrong with you?
That's why
What are you talking about? Because you over there sitting in solemnness, in Solemnville. Ain't nobody finna buy no tickets there.
What?
That's why most of the time I don't make contact.
I'm steady saying 30. Me? No.
I'm sorry. Could you finish with your energy?
Hopefully.
That's why I don't really come into contact with people until I prepare myself.
So what is your preparation process? This is very interesting to me, and I'm not playing.
It's just more of a mental buildup. So the way that I at least see myself when it comes to bodily power percentages, when it comes to I separate them with battery.
I need a fruit snack.
Battery, there's spiritual battery and all that type of jazz. So
I can't hear you. Put that down.
So
Let me see that camera. I'm gonna knock you in your head. Hey, Dr. Lockhart.
All right.
Now,
Come
when
on
she
in.
comes in the room, what do you feel?
I know you said you had to touch people.
Can you touch her?
What
Tell me
you,
what
come
you
on,
think.
Dr. Lockhart. Don't fool with that.
This man is like, what's the name of that?
Time to go
Falling.
in.
When they touch you. What's that name of that movie, Adam?
What you feel when you touch me? Doc, have you a seat?
No, not the equalizer.
I'm like Freddie.
I'm not being funny because I know there are people that have that kind of ability, and that's a gift. Impact.
I don't know what they talk about, Dr. Lockhart.
Impact. Right. Yes. Yes.
10 seconds.
I know.
Is that something you can teach, or that's just a gift that God gives you?
It is something that you can develop.
Get ready.
But it's mostly
the reason I'm asking you that is because I miss a lot of bad, right? And I want to be able to have that kind of discernment.
You're rocking with the Brunch Bunch right here on Inspiration 1390. It's your main man, Action Jackson, and I'm proud to be sitting next to the empath herself.
That's right. That's me, y'all. It's T Breezy back in the building. Where Brazil?
I forgot you with T Breezy.
That's right.
You've been gone too long.
No, I haven't.
Well, I'm glad to have you back. And guess what? We got some great guests in the studio. It is one of our favorite people, none other than Dr. Elizabeth Lockhart. Woo! She is the executive director of the Arthur Lockhart Resource Institute. She is a pillar on the West Side doing amazing things for the kingdom and the community. Right. And she is here to talk about one of the biggest events that happened in the city of Chicago. Let's give another warm brunch bunch. Welcome to Dr. Elizabeth Lockhart. Woo, 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 woo.
Not that I don't think that you deserve 2 warm welcomes,
right.
But you do know that when people keep clapping, they don't have nothing to say.
You know, they used to say that a lot.
I think Tammy might still be a little intoxicated. I don't know what's wrong.
I never drank nothing.
My father's a pastor, right?
Mm-hmm.
And my mom would say to him, when you run out of things to say, she said, just sit down.
I love it. Well, one thing we know for sure is Dr. Lockhart, you never run out of things to say and you never run out of things to do. It's the Gemini in you.
Come on now.
All right. I forgot about that. Well, Dr. Lockhart, you got a special guest with you, and this is none other than Crystal Gardner, Austin native since 1985, proud product of CPS, Columbia University, Paul University. She is an amazing community activist, organizer, and she is here with you because y'all got something good coming up. Tell us what's going on.
Well, you know, this is the time of year when we get ready for our annual Say No to Drugs and Violence Parade. This year is the 36th annual Say No to Drugs and Violence Parade and Scholarship Resource Fair. And the good news is that we've started something new this year, and we've added a Grand Marshal. And by popular demand, we have selected Miss Crystal, Grand Marshal of the parade, because she represents community, she represents strength, and she represents endurance. Because you got to endure to walk that march.
Oh, yeah.
You do.
Well, Crystal.
Well, both of you all have really great hair for this upcoming event. I just have to
say.
You're very welcome.
Well, Crystal, as Grand Marshal, this parade has been a staple on the West Side for many, 36
years.
36 years. How do you feel being the Grand Marshal, and why is this so important to you to do?
Yeah, first of all, I'm completely honored, right? And a little overwhelmed, right? Because 36 years in the making, 36 years of a commitment to our community, you know, our neighbors. That's a huge deal.
Yeah.
Right. We deserve consistency, right? So being asked and being invited to Grand Marshal this parade is nothing more than a true honor and a privilege to be able to walk, you know, hand in hand, arms locked and loaded with some of West Side's and Chicago's finest, right? Because they say the West Side is the best side. I just have to put that out there.
Whoa, you better believe it.
But yeah, as a daughter of Boston, you know, this march, this parade has been going on my entire life. I'm gonna add a few years to that too.
Okay, all right.
Basically my entire life. So I mean, you know, what more of a privilege again, and an honor and a task it is to be the grand marshal, like setting that precedent.
Yeah.
So that means that I have to do more work the day after, you know, in the days to come.
Yep.
After July 27th. So hopefully everybody will come out and join myself, Dr. Lockhart, and all of the West Side to, you know, say no to drugs, say no to violence, put down the guns. Let's come together. Let's build community so we can transform our community into what we all deserve.
I love it.
So Crystal, first of all, it is such a pleasure to see someone so beautiful, so young, to be selected as the Grand Marshal of this auspicious occasion. But what kind of impact do you hope to achieve as the Grand Marshal of the parade, and especially in terms of inspiring more young women like yourself?
Oh, that's a beautiful question. I wasn't expecting that last part, because development is so important, right? You know, it's been 36 years since we've had a Grand Marshal. Haven't had a Grand Marshal in 36 years, so that is like setting the precedent for folks to aspire, right? In their work, their daily work that they do, they can aspire to not just be the Grand Marshal of a parade, but aspire to be a leader in your community, aspire to model, you know, and be the change that we seek. So
Absolutely.
that's what I'm bringing. I'm bringing that energy of love, of like, you know, I'm 10 toes down, literally and figuratively, feet to the pavement, you know, boots on the ground for my community, and for better outcomes, right?
I love it.
So there are a lot of stakeholders that will be there, right? And we are all modeling what transformation and what leadership should look, Black leadership should look like.
Say that again, Black
What
leadership.
Black leadership and Black Chicago should look like, right? And how to demand more, how to advocate more, right? But one thing that I do know is everybody that's out there has the opportunity to do more, right? And that begins with engaging our neighbors. So I can only do what my community needs me to do.
I love
so
it.
That starts with conversation. So I don't know if I answered that.
No, that was
You did good.
Beautiful answer. Beautiful.
So, Dr. Lockhart, what are some of the key highlights or activities planned for this year's parade?
Oh boy, we are going to have an awesome parade this year. This year, we have partnered with NASCAR.
Woo!
And NASCAR will be at the parade this year. They will be leading it out.
Wow.
I don't know about you driving, but you'll be in the front with them. They'll be leading the parade out this year, and so not only they're invested in youth, so not only will they be part of the parade, after the parade, they're going to have a car in the festivity where the kids can come and actually navigate the car as if they were on the actual road themselves.
Also a simulator.
A simulator, that's what I want to
Yeah.
say. Simulation, so a simulator car. And so that's going to be real awesome. Also interacting with the youth, distributing different items that they hope to be able to see. If you can't see it, you can't visualize it.
Yeah.
So the children need to be able to see that, and then one day they may want to be drivers themselves.
Maybe we have some West Side NASCAR drivers.
Yes.
That would be amazing.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they just ain't part of NASCAR. They're just running up and down Madison.
Exactly. And we're also going to have one of the drill teams called the Pack. I don't know if you've seen them, but they are the official drill team for the Chicago Sky.
Wow.
And they have been all over the world with their talent, and they're going to be part of the parade this year. So I'm really excited because this drill team, look, we've seen some good drill teams, but you need to see this team. It's
this
like,
one is something else.
Man, look.
Man, look, I love it. Well, you talked about something so important, Dr. Lockhart. You talked about the kids.
Yes.
And this is a scholarship opportunity as well. Yes. So tell me a little bit of something about how the scholarship giveaway works and who's eligible to apply for the scholarship. And is it too late? Are you still taking applicants?
The last day is July the 20th.
Okay, so we still got a little time.
We have a little time to apply. And the scholarship is two types of scholarships we're giving away for our young people who are graduating from high school, going to college. And we realize that mothers and fathers play a great deal in the youth lives. So we're also giving out scholarships to mothers or fathers who want to go back to school.
Oh, wow.
To sharpen their skills to get better jobs.
Mm-hmm.
You know, maybe it's that one certification that you need to get a salary increase. So maybe that's that one class you need to open up a new door of opportunity. We're also investing in parents so they can also apply for scholarships. So we'll be giving 2 different types of scholarships away that day.
And that's very unique. Now, how do they apply for the scholarship?
So you can go on the website at ArthurLockhartInstitute.com. That's ArthurLockhartInstitute.com.
And apply.
And apply. Go to the link that says parade. And in that link, you can complete the form, and they'll send the application to you to complete and send back.
Now, before we hold on,
well, I just want to know, do you have to be a senior or junior in high school? Or
you have to
be graduating, senior, yeah.
Because you have to have proof that you're going to college.
But before we run out of time, let's tell them the date, the time, where can they pull up? You know, because we want them there.
The parade is July the 27th, next Saturday. It kicks off at 10 a.m. At 4941 West Chicago Avenue. There will be many vendors there. School supplies will be given away to all the children. Food. Matter of fact, they're going to open up the food pantry that day, so they're going to be feeding families.
Wow.
As well that day, giving out all kinds of things. And so you'll be able to eat good food all day long. Thank you.
So July the 27th, 10 a.m., 4941 West Chicago Avenue, the Healing Temple Church.
It's the place to be.
It is the place to be. Don't meet us there, beat us there. But unfortunately, we're going to beat you there because we are out of time. But we are never out of content. We encourage you like we do each and every day. First, we want to thank Dr. Lockhart and Crystal Gardner for joining us today on the show. We appreciate it. It's going to be amazing. Believers, pull up on the west side, the best side, because we get it done right. And Dr. Lockhart is making it happen. Pull up. That's July the 27th. Keep Love 24 alive. Tell someone that you don't know that you love them. Tell someone that you do know that you love them. Love will begin to spread like a wildfire. Tamara Fair on the air. I love you.
I love you, Action Jackson.
Believers, we love you. Baby Eminem, we love you. Up next, AC Green. After that, Pastor DeAndre Patterson with the afternoon drive. We get it done all night long right here on Inspiration 1390.
Now, let me tell you guys something.
It's Throwback Thursday.
Marcel told me there were certain things we weren't going to do, right? Now, I'm not going to tell you.
Oh, my God.
But he went on and did.
No, what I do?
Tomorrow, I'm going to share with you what he did and did not do. Tomorrow, we're going to have a good time. It's going to be Friday. It is the end of the week. And we got new segments coming up for you in weeks to come, even as soon as next week. So you definitely don't want to miss us tomorrow and Monday. In the meantime, in between time, you all stay blessed. And we will see you soon, as soon as tomorrow. Peace.
All right.